The problem is you gotta go like like the second stage. There's like so many cards that it makes you pick up in the second stage that it kind of really doesn't help you at all. A lot. Alright, let's check what's in the picture. An ant and a wolf cub. Okay, let's go. Let's give it a start. Have you bought me fine pelts? Hair pelts! Ringworm's good, beehive's good, cuckoo's good. I would like to really build a really good cuckoo deck considering like we had a really good cuckoo deck going on. But I don't think we're ever going to get that type of luck back again. So I'm going to start throwing the ringworm on the fireplace as often as we can. If we can get it killed on the first one, then that's going to benefit us massively. Let's just skip through. I want it to die. Nice, there we go. Every single fireplace is open for free now. We can double drop on it. That's going to be big. That's going to be huge. Beehive. We're gonna super buff the beehive like we always do. But outside of that, we can like put attack power on the mole. I don't really know. I'm not really sure where we're gonna go yet. But it's a good start to begin with. Being able to double buff on every single fireplace through the game is now gonna be really good for us. It's a flying ant, which means it's not going to actually be stoppable. It's just gonna attack us directly. So let's draw until we get the moose back. And this should tear through all his cards, right? It should move in front of me. And I kill it. Bonk. 2 damage. Oh god, so close. What are we gonna do? We can't, but the beehive, they just attack you directly anyway. There's not much you can do about it. I do need to deal damage, or I lose. By 2. I can't put a squirrel down. Doesn't do anything. Look, we lose. We lose the first game because of 2 flying ants. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh god. It's a bad start. I hate the moose stack. I really do. I really do hate the moose stack. It's the worst. Not that there's much I could have done with any other deck to stop this from happening, but like the moose stack is so bad. Here's the workaround we need. The warm light of the campfire was a welcome sight. No hungry survivors would be bothering you this time. We can. Beehive. For sure. Gonna super buff the beehive, like I said. Beehive is now a 2-2. We need a defense up. What was the other one? A wolf cub, right? A wolf cub. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go. We got the moose back, so I might as well do what this deck is designed to do. Nice. We need the wolf cub. I'd rather see the type of cards we're gonna get. La cucaracha on the beehive is perfect, right? Makes the perfect beehive. Keep a La cucaracha on it. So good. So good. I won't allow you to take any more items. In this stead, take this. It's Pac-Rat! Boop 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 boop. Pac-Rat's so cute. Yeah, Pac-Rat, always useful. So he says. I don't think so. But if he says so, what can I do to argue? Beehive. I think we'll just throw the worker ant in for now. Let's go. Boop. Trusted to put the adder in for my character. I think they do it on purpose though, to be honest with you. Don't have any actual... I do... The beehive has a 2 attack power, doesn't it? Why am I doing this? Okay. Bonk. Right. We have a win situation going on. Bonk bonk. Some extras. Keep this going. We want to go here, I guess. But we get 2 merges going up the other way, but we only need 1 merge, right? Cockroach onto beehive is the only merge we need. And then that's gonna basically give us everything we want. I need a wolf cub, please. I'll take an alpha, I suppose. This fireplace is free. First fireplace, we were offered ringworm in our start hand, and the first fireplace we came to got the survivors killed. So a few emaciated corpses lay within the abandoned settlement. What did you feed them? The fire looked welcoming as always. Right, so the one issue with the alpha is it doesn't have any actual attack power itself. So I feel like if we up the attack power of the alpha, it's not going to be too bad a card to have. So now it has a decent amount of attack power and it increases other people's attack powers. So if we can increase the HP of the beehive, any HP ones are going to go on beehive, and outside of that, we're going to keep trying to enhance the beehive as much as possible, keeping the amount of cards in our deck down, because if we can draw beehive at the start of every turn, every combat, we should be fine, right? It should help us out a lot. Okay, you beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from the fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond. A few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. You bring fresh fish. Easy choose. Got our ant. Annoying kingfisher. We got a mole. We lost 1 life on the way here. Need to make sure that we get our flyers out. We have flyers. We want a beehive. So, not massively helpful. But we'll put an ant down. Put it here because I know that nothing else is going to come and be able to kill it. So, we'll put it down for now. He's going to have just kingfishers. So as long as we can... Every other turn is going to be a squirrel turn. Where we put down a squirrel, we put down a mole. So we put a squirrel down every other turn to block him from stealing our card. There you go, he has a squirrel now, look. You can drag moose buck. It blocks both of his flyers are now gone because we placed the squirrel down in front of the flyer look. So any cards he had coming, now both the flyers are definitely gone 100%. So we're gonna just keep drawing squirrels for a bit and then we'll start drawing from the deck. Just kinda need to stop him from stealing anything. Now from the deck, we got our beehive. Doesn't have anything to attack it though, so don't know how helpful it'll be. Pun intended. Let's swap into the moose buck, get a win. Pulls the shark out. We need a flyer really, realistically, to get the You know what? We can put the beehive down next turn. And he can steal it. So what we can do is make a squirrel, make a beehive, put the moose down. Moose starts killing these squirrels here. Let's the other ones move forward. And then he steals the beehive. We attack the beehive, we get our own bees, right? The only problem is it's got 2 attack on it now. And I don't really want to attack my own beehive. He can have the mole if he wants it. That's kind of annoying. What have we got in our deck that's actually helpful right now? I can't remember. 1 tick there. Right. It's going to create the shark. Pack rats. So what we do now is we just sacrifice the mole and the ant. Place pack rat here. Get ourselves a goat. What we do is we just don't attack that square there. It's gonna put a bucket down. See what we get. There's our black goat. The only issue we have is if we put any attack power down, these all become sharks that are way stronger than anything we got right now, right? So what we actually need to do is put the moose buck down. And just take a win, right? There we go. Okay. Let me relight your candles. Sweet. It's a nice win. We need a wolf cub if we can find one. Flying ant wouldn't be too bad because we have an ant already at least, you know? So take a flying ant. Something that can fly. It's never a bad thing. Until you want it to defend against something, in which case then it is, because it just won't. So, if you wanted to kill something that's on the map, it just won't do it. Oh yes, I know. Here we go. Right. We want to paint, or we want to go to the fireplace, right? Pine needles crunched beneath your feet. You drew in the breath of the fresh scented air. You have embraced by the woodlands. Want to fireplace this? We can get rid of the moose buck. Really don't need it. We can make a better card, right? The alpha's actually not bad. We can keep that. We got 2 ants. Probably get rid of the mole now. We get a second beehive. Put the mole on a beehive, then merge the 2 beehives together. We can have one that actually just moves around and then constantly gives us bees. That would be amazing. So maybe we actually do the duplicate beehive. There's the merging one there. We can't get a spare beehive by the time we get here though. So if we do the duplication here, and then we got a fireplace there to up one of their things, we hope for one of these symbols later, and we can merge the 2 beehives together to get this mole out of the way. We also need to be able to put a mole onto the spare beehive. Actually, when we duplicate it, it's not gonna allow us to put. No, we need to rethink it. That's not a decent plan. Either way, have we got duplicate of anything yet? No. I think going up to fireplace is always good. Fireplace combat, no cards. Here we get a card, there we get a card. So I can go here, we only get 1 card from this if we win it. So I feel like the better choice is to go to the right and try to avoid getting cards from everywhere. We got too many cards as is. We need to like start whittling some of them down. Go with this one because it's less likely to happen. We can fail. Oh, we got 2 bees. Oh well, that's fine. Got 2 insects came out. Ooh, mice. Field mouse. Flying corpse maggots. This thing with 1 shield duplicates itself and gives bones. but it costs 2 to summon, so it's really tough. I think Field Mice is always good, right? 2/2 costs 2 to summon, but duplicates itself and increases the damage of things around it. So why not? Let's go with that. Let's try it out. We're trying to actually fail that and not get a card, but hey, you know. The warm light of the campfire was a welcome sight. No hungry survivors would be bothering you this time. We increase the beehive. We want to make the beehive super OP, right? Okay. Beehive it is. Either way we look at it, if we've got the beehive on lockdown, it should be good. Flying Ant Workaround Alpha, it's not a bad start. Oh god, gonna have to deal with ravens. Stinky ravens at that. We need 4 bones. Could do the squirrel into the black goat, into the flying ant, into the worker ant, then bring out the alpha. Right, next turn. I feel like we can do the 1 this turn. Grab. Shocking because, like, let's risk it. Beehive. It's not. The flyers ignore the beehive. This is why it's really annoying, right? Okay, we got. Yeah, I've got 4 attack though. We can kill the raven with it in 1 shot. So, I think swapping out this flying ant for the beehive here is going to kill the raven for us. That's 1 less thing we got to worry about. So let's do that. Right? Bonk. We got a skunk going down in front of our beehive. This is normal. This is normal. Like, the game doesn't like you. We're going to take this. Right, then we're going to purposely manipulate. Now we have 8 damage coming out. Right, just flips it back round, look. Hey, first time I've seen Stoat on the opposite team. You damn dirty traitor. Right, bang, bang, bang. Give me bees! I want bees! Right, we got bees now. Okay, we can summon anything we want now, because bees come back to my hand when I use them as summoning material, and they're free to summon. So, let's get Pack Rat. We only got 1 item, yeah. Let's get Pack Rat down. We get our bee back, we get a free item, then we summon our bee. See? Oh. Endless Beehives is amazing. It's such a great card. That's why we need to do the defense of our beehive up. 1. Oh, we were looking to lose in that at one point, to be honest with you. I think grabbing the card from our deck was a good play. Do we have a double? Don't have a duplicate yet. But if we go to the guys on the right, they will actually offer us a card to have as a duplicate, or we can sacrifice. I feel like we want to sacrifice like the Pack Rat or the Moose. We could probably sacrifice the Moose, to be honest with you. Although it's strong, but the Beehive is probably going to do most of the work for us now. And then we got 2 ants, so we can stick at that. And the Alpha's got to help a lot. I'd rather reduce out the original deck stuff. Okay, let's see. Try to fail this, if we can. Pile of health, well, it'll draw 3 cards, and they have to have at least 6 health combined on them to pass. Trial of Kin or Trial of Bones. We'll take the bones, because we haven't got anything that requires bones for summoning other than the one card. So we can fail it on purpose. Let's move on. I want to get rid of a card. Let's offer up the moose. I think we'll get a decent amount of bones for offering the moose up, to be honest with you, because it's a high level card. We just get one. Okay, fair enough. Got another combat. We need a merge, right? No? No, merge. Gonna merge pack rat onto the mole, maybe? Or onto the... Actually, pack rat onto the flying ant or worker ant is fine. Actually. We do mole onto... Can't do mole onto the beehive. But if we can... We can like make a tanky ant at some point in time and then put the mole on it and it'll jump in front of other people, block them. So we go this way. This way? Did we say we had a merge to do? Pack rat onto flying ant, right? So yeah, I think we'll do the merge side. The fireplace is always tempting. But we need to get rid of cards as well, so I think we're going to go with going down the merge side on the right. Perfect. There's a tree. I mean, let's make it perfect because I could put my flying ant behind it, but that's not actually helpful because the pronghorn will attack this slot here. I need something strong enough to actually kill the pronghorn. The mole is currently going to be able to block the pronghorn. And it won't be in the way because the pronghorn's going to move to the right one. I can make him skip a turn when I want. So we'll keep that in mind. And draw... one. Get some damage back. Our mole is still going to defend against the 1 damage coming in this turn. And that thing's going to run in and block. We have... We're going to have to summon the pack rat. And then skip his turn. I should have done the skip turn first. So pack rat actually gives me an item. That's on me. It's my bad. Pass. Field mice. Grab one. Then we get field mice down. Starts to do a lot of damage then. Nice. Okay. I think we got it. That's one. Nice. Who's in front of the pack rats? Grab a squirrel. Yeah, it's really kind of all we got, right? A squirrel. Bonk, bonk, bonk. But he's got no cards left, so... Get some excess damage, because we only need one. Actually, we don't only need one, we needed 3. But either way, we do okay. We said we're going to go on to the right, yeah? So, see? Second stage just gives you loads of cards all the time for no reason. Like, we don't want cards. We don't want cards, game. Right, we do need a merge, though. So, we're going to have to go this way. We're looking for a wolf cub. Coyote! At least we can summon it for free. I suppose, when it comes down to it. There's a merge here, there's another card, and then there's a merge at the top as well. So, I'm going to merge Pack Rat onto Flying Ant. So basically get Pack Rat's skill for free. It's easier this way now. That Flying Ant. There's a wolf cub. We need to make sure we hit that next turn. Alpha. It's not easy to pull off. Okay, actually, they summon this and then I can wipe it with the new item we got. That should be fine, actually. Because he'll just stay as a wolf cub. We should be okay. It's got a wolf. It's got a wolf as backup. There you go. We needed something big. We got something big. But what we want to do is remove... They both buff each other. We don't have to worry about removing this guy's ability now. And this alpha will one-shot that mole when it jumps in front of him. So we're going to end up with just the wolf to deal with. It's going to be fine. This wolf doesn't kill us. You know, it is close though, so we win really. How do we do this? A squirrel. Can't block the wolf, but we're going to do 7 damage. Whereas he's only going to do 6 on the following turn. 5. He's going to do 5. And then we're going to grab another squirrel. And we get... 8 damage this turn. Nice, okay. Oh, we could use that. That's a good one actually. Merge that onto something. A double merge. With a double merge chance. So we merge double attack. Merge double attack onto worker ant maybe attacks twice, but if we merge it onto the alpha, makes the alpha become proper strong, but it's also got 4 cost to summon, right? So take the dire wolf. Let's enhance our alpha. It's now going to attack twice. Not as good as putting that type of skill onto a flyer, but I think if we go to the Mycilist Doctor now, we would end up being able to get a duplicate copy of something that might be useful here. I don't think it comes out exactly the copy, I just think it gives you another copy so you can merge it later. Right, so it's a bit hit and miss. Beehive would be nice, but it doesn't really give us anything massively useful. Another ant would be nice though. So do I want to merge and get less cards? I believe merging for less cards is a better choice. So we're going to merge the mole onto our worker ant, I think. We don't really have anything other than field mouse. Don't really have anything that needs a black go anymore. I think mole, get rid of the mole into worker ant. Just makes it more streamlined. We've managed to actually end up at the end of the second round with less cards in our deck than we started, which is great, by the way. So getting the cards we need out as quickly as possible is really how this whole thing should work. Okay, smoke. They got reflect damage, right? And it's the prospector. Okay, gold! I can smell gold! Flying ant to the beehive. The beehive's great actually, right here. Smoke. You know what? Smoke is the best choice. Put a beehive down. We can now use the beehive to just decimate his hand. When he kills it, it'll jump back to my hand, and we'll end up with a gold nugget there, but it won't be destroyed. And plus, I don't think we get a bee. Don't think we get a bee for that, but gonna be here. We get, and the beehive came back. Look, so we grab a squirrel. Place the squirrel down. Place the beehive down. Gives us some bees. Wolf cubs down. On damage. The mule moved over. Use the coyote. Need to kill this wolf, to be honest with you. Dwarven card, of course. Sorry. We've got our alpha. That's gonna do our next phase. Is going to basically be really helpful. With that. Bang, bang. They both died. That's exactly what we need. Beehive is going to do 4 damage, which is going to give us the win this turn, right? Yeah. We got our mice, we got our alpha, got everything we need to win. Got all the bees and all the squirrels, and all the flying ants. So, let's take the win. He's going to put the beehive back in our hand. There's gold in them cards. Still replaces it with a nugget, but it comes back to our hand instead, look. Right. So we want to drop something down that's going to draw a card. Yeah, of course, I'm sorry. Something that's going to kill this. It actually makes the nuggets have 1 attack power, which is great, right? We also then want to... Realistically, we should have gone BB, and then mouse on the left, and then B. Actually, no. Then we could have got the alpha out. We would have ended up with the mouse empowering this 1 to 2. Then we have 2 or 5 damage on turn 1, and we win, right? So, but sadly, we were dumb. Sadly, we were really dumb, and we didn't do that. So yeah, we can do an extra 1 damage. Oh wait, the alpha's got to attack twice. So it's a win anyway. Okay. You cowards! That mule was defenseless! Here we go! Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Let me relight your candles. We don't need ringworm. I just looking at what could be useful. Like, I don't think elk fawn on anything is useful. You know, so could upgrade the alpha. No, we can't actually upgrade alpha with it anymore. Could maybe put it on the black goat. Black goat gain attack power, defense power. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll take the elk fawn. It's easy to summon because yeah, stronger as time goes by. Hey Daff! We need another map. Here we go. Right, do I go for a card or do I go for an enhanced card? I think an enhanced card is going to be better for us. We don't really have any normal cards. Do need a wolf cub though. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to the bone-shaking chill. I guess the path ahead, the snow was increasingly obscuring it. You had climbed to the snow line. The green beans from yesterday have finally got up to you. Okay. Attack power, sigils, or summon strength. Let's go with sigils this time. I think we want to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. We got 5, we won. Let's see what cards we get offered. Ooh. I don't want another beehive. A double attack in Raven sounds good to me though. Or like another alpha. We have duplicate alphas. Double attack in Raven sounds good to me. Really does. Okay, let's go to this. We go already full, so we'll be another pack rat. Don't want cards, game. Stop giving me cards. I wasn't able to use up my items, so it's pack rat. He's cute. Boop boop boop. Boop his nose. Okay, let's go. Oh, he's useful. Not in this case. We don't really want any extra cards, game. We could sacrifice, but the fireplaces are open for us now, so maybe we should go to the fireplaces. Got field mice, we got alpha, we got flying ants. Let's pull a tooth for no reason. We got a spare squirrel. It's fine. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we play a squirrel, put field mice down. Then we can play the alpha next to the field mouse, and we duplicate the field mouse. So it's a decent deck, as long as we can get the right cards to show up. We said squirrel. Then we said field mice. Then we said we can drop the alpha. Okay, boop, 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 boop. And they swap places. They like to play musical chairs. The field mouse and the alpha do. This one swaps places. That one swaps places. Okay, it's fine. It's gonna do. We're gonna do 3 damage, which is the win, and then we're gonna do double 4 damage, which is 8 bonus damage going into the pot. Although we haven't come across the tracker yet, so not sure if we're gonna work our way there. Do we want? I think if we should really sacrifice a card here, right? We got an extra card. We're gonna gain a card, we can lose a card straight away. So, oh, we need the cuckoo. Do we need a cuckoo? Is the cuckoo the one we were after? No, it's wolf cub. But cuckoo is good. Cuckoo is so good. We're gonna take it. We want to get rid of a card. Get rid of the coyote. Or we can get rid of the elk. Fawn. Or the pack rat. Actually, pack rat. Cuckoo. Pack rat onto cuckoo is alright, but I think, you know, it's way better if you can put... You can put, like, the magpie. Magpie onto cuckoo is great. It's such a great card. It's overpowered. Especially then if you get the painting jar. The painting jar really, like, duplicating your, like, cuckoo that's been merged with a magpie over and over again. And then you like add the cuckoo, you transfer the original cuckoo for the cuckoo, add another cuckoo, get rid of it, and you just literally block all the slots off and then fly over it and attack. So strong, so great. I love it. Right, beehive actually here is gonna be nice. So let's summon the beehive in. It's an unkillable beehive, which generates unkillable bees. So I believe it's probably the strongest course of action. Plus I made it do 4 damage. So now it gives me a free bee. And it's going to kill the bull, which is going to reflect damage and kill it. It's going to come back to our hand and give us a bee at the same time as well, because every time it takes damage, we gain a bee for it. And what we want to do is, we got the cuckoo, although we can't actually really use it right now. Although we can, we got a bee, right? So the bee flies over like this. I need to use an item up. Let's do that. Let's use our bee and our flying ant. We get our bee back, so we use a bee and we cuckoo. Bang. Get a bee, get our beehive back. Clear the field. Take a win. Okay. We can go here. We have no duplicates in our deck at the moment. Which way do we want to merge? We want to merge, right? We got a lot of teeth, so we could buy a lot of these, but I don't think we want to. I think we want to just go straight, get the merge. We're going to gain a card, we can lose a card. Then we can carry on up. I'm going to try to just lose as many cards as possible. A Warren for rabbits! Okay. Okay. Rabbits are just as good as bees, except as soon as you put the Warren down, you get a rabbit out of it. So maybe we put the pack rat with the rabbits now. I think when we create the Warren, we gain a rabbit. So we'll find out, we'll find out. And our beehive again, it's perfect. A porcupine here, and a bull on the other side. So going to... When a card bearing a sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0/0. Right, that's fine. Bonk. Got a bee? A bee or not a bee? That is the question. Oh, it was. Till recently. Got a bee. Swap for a Warren. I was supposed to remove people's abilities so I don't waste the gaining of an item, but the rabbits allow us to gain an item as well. So let's use this. Let's take the rabbit, gain the scissors, swap rabbit for flying ant, already full on items. It's fine. Gain a bee, get our beehive back. Build a Warren. We only have to summon from our deck now, that's the good thing about this. Our mice do 2, our beehive does 4. Really strong hit. Nice win. Okay. Here we go. Gain a new card. We'll go for the Totem Bearer then after this. Another flying ant. Could do with getting a duplicate, maybe. It'll just merge them, so they don't really do anything. Especially with no attack power here. Merging the 2 ants doesn't really... It won't gain like ant times 2. Will I gain 2 power for each ant? I don't think, so... Hardly worth getting a duplicate for no real reason. Let's take the Turkey Vulture. We can actually generate can actually generate coins rather quickly now as long as the beehive keeps coming out. We got enough items, so we'll go for this one. We got a merge coming up as well. So, you came upon an old wood carver who affixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. I'll take the insect head, because we got some insects, right? Like the bees and all that stuff. I think they all count as insects, so I think we'll do alright with that. Merge elk fawn onto the cuckoo. The cuckoo. Okay, now it's 4 sigils on it. Let's go to the trader. Right, the good thing about the trader now is that we have beehives, and every time we sacrifice a bee to a trap, we're going to gain a bee back in our hand and a pelt at the same time, so it's great. The combination is amazing against the trapper. The trapper sat hunched beside one of the traps, slowly cranking it open. He gingerly removed the mangled hair from the steel teeth and left the trap unhinged. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Nice. We got the raven egg. We got the field mouse. This does 1. Raven egg has 2 health points. Yes. Do the field mouse with the smoke. The black goat field mouse duplicates itself. Squirrel into raven egg. It attacks twice when it levels up. So it'll kill the trap and then it'll kill itself on the leaping trap that replaces it. We can kill the mouse on a trap here. Basically we summon our entire hand. But what do we really want to do? I feel like we want to do some damage though, right? So let's chop this thing up. Smoke. Black goat. Mouse. Gonna put the mouse here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 4 damage. For a squirrel. It's going to attack twice. It's going to kill both traps. And then kill itself. Still no clue what's happening? Are you pulling my leg, or are you actually serious about that? Okay, so basically, like, the 1 is the attack power, the 2 is the defense, right? So the combat is pretty straightforward. Yeah, you got a bonk. Nearly knocked that trap out. So the 3 here is the damage, and the 2 here is how much health it's got. So basically, when it's my turn, the 3 damage here goes against his 2, and then we'll hit the 1 behind, and then this thing will die, but it'll revert 1 damage back at me, and so will that one. So I'll end up dead from attacking twice here, right? Or at least when I attack once, I'm dead. So that's annoying, but you know, that's how it is. Outside of that, you just learn what these symbols do. And that's it. It's pretty straightforward. You got cards that have 0 cost here, so you can play the squirrel no matter what. Then you have cards with 2 cost here, which means I need to sacrifice 2 cards for it. That's fair enough. We can take an extra squirrel. We can have this trap kill it. We've opened up an extra space over here then. Our mouse will then swap places with the squirrel. But we could actually just place the squirrel here anyway. And just bank. Okay, gain a wolf pelt from our squirrel. Interesting how that works, but it does. A worker and... Let's take the squirrel. We win this one. So he's got to trade places with the other, trader now. The skinning knife turns. Let's trade. Get an extra wolf pelt. I can steal the 2 characters directly in front of me to open up the ability to win in 1 turn. But if I take the raven and I take the wolf, I can summon the wolf, and then I insta-win anyway with the 6 damage there. So let's take these 2. Strange choice, he says. I'm gonna take this. Play a squirrel. And we place this thing down. Basically we win. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. You have to play and fail in order to understand it. That's fair enough. It's fair enough. I feel like it's a very simple card game. So if you can't understand it from my very simple explanation, then that's fair enough. There's nothing can be done about it, right? Pronghorn's actually good with the double attack skill. We might be able to steal that and put it on something else more useful. Let me think. It's the final stage. We have only the vulture that we can put the pronghorn on. That'd be fine, actually, to be honest with you. So let's merge. I never said that. I never said that. Hey, Turkey Vulture. We're lucky we can do enough damage on turn 1. If we're lucky. Trying to keep the number of cards in our deck down so we can actually... Oh, how I relish this moment. So we can draw a better hand to start off with at the start, right? I'm saying it. I know myself. I have to see and do things to understand it. 2 flames will not suffice this time. We got the beehive, and we got a vulture. Amalgam will kill our beehive in 1 shot. But we can keep summoning it to block it every turn, so it doesn't make much difference to us. You know, we do want the bees to come out, so... We can actually block the damage by having... We can block the amalgam by putting a mole vat in front of it. So, do we summon the workaround this time? I don't think we do. Let's draw. We got the alpha. Okay, we can summon the alpha now already, right? So, he's going to attack twice. It's going to be 2 hits. Bang, bang, we win. That's kind of exactly what we want to happen, so let's go with that. Prospector's going to turn both these into nuggets. The beehive's going to come back to my hand. That's 2 stumps down. Okay, nice. I get to draw. Got field mice out now. Nice. I'm gonna just end my turn. Okay, told you. It's just gonna make nuggets out of them. So, He kills the one nugget. The other one moves. Okay. Got the beehive again. Gonna put the beehive down in front of this guy and kill him. We can summon the turkey vulture this time, I believe. Could do a workaround for 2 damage. Well, we're gonna win next turn anyway, right? Pop. Gone. Right, it's gonna replace everything with the moon. This is the easiest phase of the game now. We got 3 damage here. We needed to swap. So we're gonna sacrifice this and this mouse for another mouse. So that this guy can move over. We can then replace the beehive every single turn. So the moon just literally can't do anything anyway. So much value. Let's draw from my deck the cuckoo. Let's resummon Field Mouse. He'll move over, we'll place the beehive down behind him, it's all good. There you go, that's what we wanted. We can draw Squirrel. And then this thing's going to constantly give us bees. And then the beehive's going to keep coming back to our hand. We literally can't lose this fight anymore. So, bonk, 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 bonk. A bee! Draw from my deck. A warren. Place a bee. Place the warren. Gain a rabbit. Gain an item. What item did we get? The hourglass. I can make the moon skip its turn. I can then play a rabbit. I can then remove all the moon's abilities. That's in. Oh, that's just a horrible. That was horrible. Oh, that's so uncool. Bonk, 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 bonk. The moon can now no longer defend itself. So we win with the moon. We got bad moon. I defeated Leshy in Casey's mod while the moon was still active. Nice! We got a win! Victory! Bosses defeated 4. Cards drawn a lot. Damage. Most damage on 1 turn done. Squirrels harmed. Sacrifices made. And misplays 10. Okay. You were too slow, I'm sorry. I'm addicted to Leshy's inscription. It's far from perfect though. Some really unbalanced shit in here, to be honest, but I have my Ouroboros up, and over 100 thanks to this stupidly broken fecundity sigil combo. I decided that I'm going to work on making this balanced and maybe a bit of an actual challenge. I'm making a mod. I wonder what Leshy will think. Right, so we actually have a highlighted video on the channel called Not the Bees, and this refers to basically exactly what they're telling you there about the Ouroboros, getting up to 100 damage with with a loophole using bees to sacrifice it constantly. So yeah, so we actually have done that already in the videos beforehand. Um, yeah, there we go. We're good. What we got? We have mealworm. Mealworm, okay. And when mealworm is sacrificed, it adds its stat value to the card it was sacrificed for. That sounds really good, actually. Sounds awesome. Okay, nice. We also then have a new type of deck, which comes with Mantis God and 2 ringworms to start off with. We might play with that one next, actually. That sounds good. More difficult. The more and stronger opposing creatures in all battles. That sounds good. Okay,